tried to make it as a standalone film, but if you've seen VHS, there's definitely aspects to the narrative in SVHS, the overall wraparound narrative that expand upon the mythology of the first film and give you more kind of hints at what's going on. But if you haven't seen it, then you won't care.
One of the segments in the first film had 4 directors on it alone. You know what I mean? So, but there's one less short this time around because we wanted to, like the first film, it was kind of made up sort of as we went along. So we just ended up accumulating honestly more shorts than we expected, and we liked them all, so we didn't want to cut them out. So we ended up with like 5 shorts, and it ended up being a 2-hour film. And this time around, we specifically wanted to do a shorter movie and just something that was much tighter and more lean.
I mean, everyone pretty much, everyone kind of pitches an idea, and we look at it with the other producers, Brad Miska, Roxanne Benjamin, Gary Binko, Zach Zeman, and we all kind of like look over it, and if it's a cool idea, then they kind of have total creative control. I mean, we look at the scripts, we give notes on the scripts, we look at their rough cut, give notes on that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only thing that was kind of like told everybody ahead of time was that we just wanted everybody to try to come under 15 minutes or so, with the exception of Gareth and Timo's segment. They're all pretty short, so that because like I said, we just wanted it to be much faster moving and less exhausting of an experience.
I mean, everyone wants their movies to be seen by an audience in theaters. Especially horror films really lend themselves to that kind of communal experience, and the movies that we make, we put a lot of effort into the sound mix and mixing for a theatrical environment. At the same time, it's realistic that with smaller films like this, most people are going to see them at home, and we try to kind of just plan accordingly so that we have a mix and a visual style that works in both environments. But obviously, we'd prefer for a movie to be playing on every screen in every theater in the world.
While you're developing something, it's so much easier to be able to just go off and be able to make basically a short film. And the cool thing about this is that it's not just a short film that we'll just play at a festival or whatever. It's like part of a feature film itself, but you put it in the amount of time, and money that you would in a short basically for each individual piece, but you have something that's going to reach a broader audience. So it's a great way to stay busy in between all these things while you're, developing and all that stuff.